Howdy,
again.
folks. How are we doing tonight? Welcome. Did y'all hear that alert? Because I didn't, which is weird. I should have heard that. Hopefully there was a hearty little you again. You heard it? Okay, good. Hi, Anya. Welcome. Thank you for the tier 1 resub for 20 months. Yowie water sports time. I can't really fight that, can I? Welcome, everyone. Hope you're having a good Monday night. Today we're going to be playing more Zelda. Today we hopefully embark on the first normal week of streaming in a couple weeks. We got Pokemon on Friday, we got Zelda today. That's the week in reverse. So I'll say that we're there, but we had to skip last week's Zelda stream. Possibly the one before that. I frankly don't remember the last time I streamed Zelda. I'm gonna check right now. It's currently April 7th. The last one was March 24th. 2 weeks ago. And then before that, it was another gap of 2 weeks. And then before that, it was a gap of 3 weeks. So we haven't been batting 1,000 lately, but I'm working to change it. I'm working on it. I was sick for a month. All right. And this is apparently the only thing we're going to talk about for the next month. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and put the headphones on. And we're going to start us up some gamer time. All right. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, we shot an arrow through a teardrop, and it revealed this whole honkin' sequence of rocks for me to climb up, and in doing so, Sidon and I have finally reached the water temple up here in the sky. So, it is here, as you can see from the illusion of the horrible mud jumping out of my head here, that this is where the sludge is coming from that's currently plaguing Zora's domain. So today, we're gonna head on deeper, and we're gonna figure out if we can stop this. If we can go ahead and end Ganon's curse here. Sidon is concerned over there. We got lots of little things of sludge. Do I have anything on me that I can just like swipe at it? No, not really. The Master Sword doesn't have anything stuck to it. It's got a black bokoblin horn. I can get rid of that. If I stick a topaz on the Master Sword, is that gonna be good? Is that gonna let me just shoot things? Or opal, not topaz. I don't know why I keep doing that. We have 80 opal anyway, so. Let's see. This work? The Master Sword is running low on energy. Are you kidding me? Well, I suppose I'll go ahead and clear this out to give this time to recharge. Wow. That's frustrating. Sidon, we'll get to you. I'm busy. Yeah. Just had to clean up a little bit over here. We're gonna have more of those water orbs as a puzzle thing. I really wish that my voice was back to 100. Wish that there wasn't a lingering cough, but sometimes the words just hit my throat wrong. And I can hardly finish the sentence. I sputter out at the end. Whatever. Hi, Sidon. How magnificent to think that such a structure was floating in the sky above our own Zora's domain. Link, look! That is surely the source of the sludge. I am certain of it. What gives you that impression? We must do something about it. Oh, do we just have to turn on all the water jets? That is it! Link, you see it, do you not? There's 4 more jets. If we could only make use of that water. Oh, that's not even Link making contact with that, I see. All right, well, let's scan the thing. What is this gonna do? Will this give me control over the jet, perhaps? Nope, fast travel point. Also nice. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, actually, it did. All right, we did it. Oh! It's just gonna be too powerful and we're gonna need more jets. It seems it did not work. But you saw it too, did you not? Using that mechanism did have an effect. There simply was not enough, simply was not enough water. That sound again.
Cherished kin. This is the source of the pure waters of Zora's domain.
It's
Use
Ruto.
your power to turn on the 4 faucets and you can collect water here.
I know that one's already on, but it feels weird to say the 4 faucets when they're a set of 5. Oh, it happened yet again! Only this time I heard the voice loud and clear. The 4 faucets, I see. If we turn those on, we can acquire more water for the water vessels. Right, let us get to work, Link. Together, with our powers combined, there is nothing in this world that can stop us. He's gay as hell. I know he has a girlfriend, but come on. Our bisexual king. Okay, so we got funny orbs. And we can pick up a spear. Do I have anything that's garbage? That's a mighty Zonite spear. That's like pretty good, right? Let me drop this just as a test real quick. 8, oh. Well, I could still stitch a thing to it. It's just, am I gonna be able to make up that difference on any of the other stuff? Honestly, I don't think so. I think I'll just drop it. God. No, I was just about to grab it. Come back. I really have no reason to do this other than to explode it all over the sludge there. Why, hello, sir. Thank you, Tulin. God, it's wacky to think that after this temple, we're gonna have a 3rd one in our entourage. And it's gonna be our boy Sidon. Is Tulin gonna be the only sage that wasn't in the previous game? All right, well, this area seems to be the one that I can most readily jump up to, so we're gonna head this way. But it's the usual dynamic. We pretty much just have to, oh wait, you're a big one. It's the usual dynamic. We pretty much just have to go around and click a bunch of terminals. It'll be over soon, okay. Oh goodness, that was a big waste at the end there. That's a normal soldier spear. And you're a normal guy. Exceedingly normal. So normal you're dead already. Tulin was there, wasn't he? A different guy helped you though. Yeah, I think, no, I think that's right. I think he was there, he was just too young to be the guy, right? But yeah, it's Tulin's dad that's the guy in Breath of the Wild. Riju, call off the dogs. Okay. I want the Master Sword back. I want it back. In the meantime, So yeah, not accurate to say Tulin wasn't there. Tulin just wasn't really a focal point. Whereas I fully expect Yunobo to be the Goron sage. I mean, I guess I could just rocket up there. Is there anything around? Oh yeah, there's Ball. Where do I need to bring Ball? And is there anything down there? Doesn't really look like it. Oh, there's a chest up there. I can get that at least. I have a feeling I'm just gonna be using a lot of rockets. Uh-oh, only 27. We'll see how that does me. This place is fairly big. No. And that was a waste of my rocket. Well, from this vantage point, I can just climb up here. Of course, this is probably where I need to bring the ball. Very calm up here at this dungeon. Okay, we got the stabilizer. Those aren't stabilizers, they're just hover stones. That's what it is. I don't know, Bo. Come on, you know Bo. I have yet to see where Ball goes. Or even what the hover stones here are for. This can move. For what? I don't know, but I can stick the hover stone on top and I think that'll do it. Oh wait, I just turned it off. Anything with that? Oh. Oh, that opens up. Okay. It's letting the water drain. Okay, all becomes clear. Very cool. Now if I cover it back up, that waterfall's gonna fill it up again. Okay, gotcha. Well, I've got 1,000,000 battery power, so don't you worry about it. Huh. I need the Zora armor. I'm using a different controller than usual today, and it feels... Okay, so I'm using the 8-Bit Do Ultimate, which is made for the Switch, this version of it at least, but my brother has another one. This isn't mine, this is my brother's. That uses the Xbox layout, and I've been using that to play Sonic Unleashed. So I'm using a controller that feels identical, and pretty much is identical other than the printing on the face buttons. It's the Xbox controller layout on the other one. So I was just hitting the wrong buttons because I had gotten used to the Xbox controller, which is fun. Okay, how do I get you up there? I mean, I can just like aim a rocket in that away direction, but I kind of don't trust that. All right, here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to put a rocket on it. I'm going to aim it. Nope, not that way. I'm going to aim it diagonally. Oh, I should have known that you were gonna angle like that. I guess that's kind of what the stabilizer's for, but... Okay, what I was gonna do was angle the rocket, go up there, and then shoot the ball so that it would launch, and I would be there waiting to use recall on it if it went too crazy. So, I could attach it to a plane and I don't use the stabilizer. So, you know, I'm gonna use it. I need you active. Oh, wait, but if it's an active thing, as soon as I attach the rocket to it, that turns the rocket on. All right, folks, we're just gonna aim at that tower. And miss entirely. Nope, you're just gonna bounce. No, 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 we can save it. We can save it, we can. That's the stuff. I did it. I did it. And all I had to do was aim for the tower. Is there a climbing way up, or am I just using another stupid rocket? Folks, it's a rocket dungeon. This is a real dumb way to handle all this. The word slew ice, like slushy ice, comes to mind, but I'm not sure if I'm using it right. Yeah, wait, I've seen that before, and I'm only assuming that that's what that means. What are you referring to with that? Am I... Oh, sluice. Sluice. Here it can be sludge ice. Okay, so that's opening up this over here, which is gonna be our first terminal. The gate here, oh, really, okay. I read that and I just think it's a portmanteau of slush and ice. Link, do you see that? I'm certain that this water wheel must be connected to the temple's faucets. Certain, he says. Okay. So, I turn it on how? Like, I gotta get it moving, clearly. Oh, sight on. There we go. There we go. Forgot he had a power. Would I have been able to also just throw a splash fruit at that?
You got one flowing.
I got one flowing.
Great. Just 3 to go.
Thanks for talking to me. All right. That's done. You can rest now. Oh, there's guys down there now waiting for us. Okay, I'm gonna check the map. Nothing down here. Oh, there is one underneath. Okay, so that's gonna be kind of through where this fire blockage is. Now how we handle that, I don't know. Clearly this'll do it.
Yeah.
Can I just hold a hover stone above my head? Or not above my head, I can just put, I'm gonna use a hover stone. I don't need to be stingy with the Zonite devices. There you go. I think this may have been intended as an exit. You can get through side on, it's fine. I don't know if I need to push this down with something, but I'm gonna, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. Was that why these hover stones are here? This is all just a day in the life of a plumber. Link has now done more plumber work than Mario, it's true. Mario does plumbing work in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. This I remember. In the sewers of Peach's Castle. Well, I gotta get you over there somehow. Is this what you had in mind, game? I see all the hover stones. Were you wanting me to leapfrog? 'Cause not a chance. Stop rolling. Just stick you in there and use ascend is the move. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. And I can even climb the wall. I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to. Sorry, I'm getting iffy on where my microphone is. Nobody cares but me. Okay. And then you have to get in here and stay in here, is that right? Like you're gonna fall out and that's gonna be a problem, which we can solve with an active hover stone. This is making me use some stuff that I hadn't been using, which is nice. Okay. That is 2. Thank you, Sidon. Apparently this is gonna be real swift.
Well done, Link. Now you just need to open the remaining 2.
Aye, aye. All right, head back up top, please. What horrors did I just walk in on? Oh, hello. I couldn't see its health bar, but I was fairly certain it was gonna die in seconds. Okay, I have 2 crappy bows. And this one's still pretty garbage, but it's better than I was at. Okay. Now, 1F, 1F. Okay, so we're up top now. I guess I can use ascend over here and then probably glide over there. The low gravity makes that easy. We can get up there. I don't need any devices. Good old-fashioned athleticism, intuition, and magic. I wasn't even on the ground yet. Okay. Someone else wants me dead. Is it just you? Any other choo-choos lying in wait? Yes, actually. Did the Master Sword ever come back? It did, actually. The way that they just like flop in the air in low gravity is very good. Makes it quite easy to do this also. Or my flopping does that. Okay, let's see. We got hoverstones there. We got big spinny. Then we got this, which is clearly where the thing actually is, and it's probably gonna be in the underside the same way as that first one we did. Is it gonna relate to this? Okay, it looks like I should be able to slow that down and get in, and get in there maybe. Let's take a look around. Okay, you are where the little bubbles spawn. Are the bubbles relevant here? Clearly it wants them to be. What if I just climb in while it's all fast like that? You can't stop me. Now, I might be too disoriented to actually do anything about it, but it sure seems like I can just go up there. So let's see. I got no other ideas unless there's another mechanism to... Ugh, goodness me. Oh, did that work? That worked. Okay. I could do it, folks. Come on. Just switch to the 3. Yes! Was there a better way to do that? I didn't think long enough. I just went for it. I am trying to think how I would stop that in its tracks. I mean, I guess I didn't check if recall could work on it, but Ultra Hand couldn't. It didn't seem like I could use my magic. I could be the wrong one. Sidon? I don't need you. Maybe. I do need him. Sidon. Friend? Thank you. Yeah, leave it to me. You're on the clock here, bud. All right, that's 3.
All right, just one more.
I cut him off. I'm very sorry. Hey, Anya, out of curiosity, how did you handle Big Spinning Tower? Opal. Well, that makes up for my waste earlier. I don't remember. Cool. I'd love to know what the game wants. Because if it's truly what I just did, then that's silly. Oh, wait. You would have been able to fire in slow motion from midair. That would have worked, for sure. All right, we're floating over here. It looks like the last one is in a this-away direction. And it looks like, as I did actually, okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely the intent. Okay. I can already tell I can stitch this to the water wheel and, no, why did you drop it? You can stitch this to the water wheel and get it spinning. Come on. It seems as though I need 2 of them. Is that close enough? Oh, wait, that's not even symmetrical. I was just going the clean wrong direction. All right, away you go, and tell me you're gonna have enough momentum once I just pull you into place. Yeah, it's gotta work. Nice. Okay. I see more water orbs. I'm just wholly uninterested in them. Seems not necessary. Oh man, I'm gonna have to use a water orb. That's how it's gonna want me to conduct the electricity over there. Yeah, okay, fine. Kinda wanted to be spiteful and just like lay a bunch of swords. All right, that's the last one. It was a very simple temple. They all tend to be, but I don't know, maybe it's just been way too long since I did one of these, but that felt really fast. But I did it.
Okay, they're all filled up. Now we just need to use the central device.
Maybe my mistake is thinking it's over. But I bet it's not. What's at the tippy top? Can I get there from here? Yeah, I can. He yells at Sidon, "You're on the clock, get over here, bud," while just choosing to climb things for no reason. When the key to our victory is just standing there, waiting for the button to be pushed. Come on, there's gotta be like a chest. There simply must be. Can you jump into the big poop shooter? I'm sure you can. Now, whether it will lead anywhere is a different story, but... No, there's nothing here. All right. Let's go diving. Oh, wow. That did a lot of damage, too. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Ah! Am I stuck in all this as well? Come on. That was dumb. It's just a bad bit. Why'd I do that? Why did I give in to your machinations? All right. Let's turn on some faucets, baby. Well, they're on. Let's redirect some faucets. I was hoping touching it would be instant death. Well, I took enough damage that for a large portion of the game, it would be instant death. Sidon, you're in the way. You are actively in the way. Though it'd be very funny if the whole cutscene did play out like that. Yeah, God, this thing didn't even have floors. It's B1 was one room. Basements tend to only be one room in real architecture.
Look, the sludge dissolved. The domain is surely safe now. Huh?
Yeah, but we gotta fight it first.
Not good.
Not good. Quite gross. Oh, what are you? Muktarok. Okay.
This strange creature must be responsible.
Not what I expected. Do you just make horrifying sludge creatures for you to ride? That is what I watched.
Get ready. Let's go, Link.
All right.
Take it from here, Link.
I take it I gotta take out. Nope. Gotta take out big
Rough. Be careful.
big sludge monster with water. Alright, yeah, that's all that really needs. Ow, come on. There we go. I'm not even using one of my good weapons. And it's half down. Phew, you avoided calling it a slut. Not once did that cross my mind, but that's very funny. Because I know for a fact how it sounded. I need to eat food.
The sludge is everywhere. Let's use water to clear some away.
Wait, did I hit it? No.
Watch out for falling sludge.
Come on. Hey, Sidon,
Too many of those.
I need you because this is quite gross. I can deal with the sludge though. There we go.
The way.
Yep.
It's able to swim through the sludge.
Oh, it's an inkling. This boss is an inkling. That's fun. Where are you? Oh. I see you've got eyes. I am hitting them. Give me the damage bonus. This is the lamest way anyone has ever beat this boss. No, you're not going back in. That was terrible. I largely made it terrible, but wow. And now Water Blight Ganon is back. No, that's it. That's the boss. True silliness. Look, the combat in these games isn't exactly the greatest. At least in how easy it is to cheese things in certain ways, for sure. And also, like, that boss was balanced for a Link that is much weaker than my Link is right now. Probably should have been scaled a bit higher. All right. Okay, that's another heart container. I don't know how many orbs I have. I'm sure I can go grab 2 more heart containers for much less hassle. Okay. There's a tier, or the secret stone. We're less than an hour in. I should have assumed this is how it would go. Oh. It's for you. It's shrunk specifically to fit on your ear. If that were an earring, that would actually be quite big. He's got gigantic fins.
That voice again. You're the one we've been hearing this whole time?
Indeed, I am your ancestor from a time long past. I served the first king of Hyrule as a Zora warrior and a sage who, like you, could direct the flow of water. You are the pride of the Zora, your fluid, graceful movements as you fight. I would expect nothing less from my descendant.
Oh, Link looks so dumb.
You fought the monster that sullied our domain, but it was a servant of a greater evil, the Demon King.
Pretty
His
pitiful
true
servant.
purpose was to prevent you from obtaining the stone that you just found. My secret stone.
My secret stone.
That stone that you are wearing.
Yes, and it is important you know more about the stone and the Demon King. So listen closely to what I have to say. It concerns the imprisoning war and the destiny of our people.
Are we gonna get a name on her? Did we get names on the other sages? I truly just, in one ear and out the other.
This all happened in a time ancient even to us. The kingdom of Hyrule was still in its infancy. A great evil, the Demon King, appeared. He invaded Hyrule and sought to cut the new kingdom's time short. But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, brought me and 5 other warriors together to oppose him. To fight the Demon King.
5 others
Rauru
is
entrusted
interesting.
us with secret stones.
Oh, one of them is,
Treasured artifacts that amplify the power of those who carry
what's
them.
her name? I don't remember.
As the sage
Not a
of
sage.
water, I bore a secret stone and fought alongside my fellow sages in battle.
Or at least not one of the 4 stages,
However,
sages
the
that
Demon
we've been
King's power was
meeting.
overwhelming. Even my strongest defenses could not stop his ferocious attacks. In the end, our leader realized
Minoru,
it would not be
that's her name,
possible to
yeah.
defeat the Demon King outright. He
That's
chose
crazy
to
that
end
you
the
remember
battle
that,
by
yeah.
sealing the Demon King away, sacrificing himself in the process.
I haven't gotten there yet.
So that was the imprisoning war.
I haven't gotten all the memories. It's in the Warriors trailer. Ah, that makes sense.
Another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and the destiny of
Okay,
the Zora
there
was
are
made
6
crystal
sages.
clear.
We just have to get 4.
The magic restraining the Demon King will eventually be undone. When that happens, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. We must help. Lend him your power. He will need the Zora's control over water.
The course of the Zora's future was clear. It would be our honor to aid in defeating the Demon King. I swear to you that, when the great evil returns, the Zora Sage of Water will awaken once more.
She does have the same accent as
The
Zelda.
Zora people and their sage will fight alongside your swordsman.
I don't hate this game's dub, but there are
That is
definitely
everything
certain
there is to
places
share of
that
the
leave a
imprisoning
lot to be
war
desired.
And of the destiny of the Zora. Zora's domain is once again safe thanks to you. However, the Demon King continues to threaten all of Hyrule. Sidon, my cherished kin, you must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made to the Sage of Time. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
He was gonna do that anyway. Guy can't stand to be apart from me. From the very beginning of Breath of the Wild, I was not a fan of the Zelda voice actress. Yeah.
My destiny to fight by your side. I came here so that I could save Sora's domain. But it looks like all of Hyrule will need my help. I'll do all I can, just as my
Why did it
ancestors
make
did.
like?
I will
Oh,
accept
okay.
this
That's
secret
just his
stone.
jewelry jingling. It like made a noise whenever he raised his head. It sounded like machinery, like gears turning. That's not where it should go. Single earring. Come on.
I am the Sage of Water. Behold, this is my new power.
Hey Anya, can you ban that?
Here, Link, your hand.
I'm leaving my wife. No, he's sending his ghost. Coward. Pick one relationship or the other.
I, Sidon, the the Sage of Water, swear that I will fight by your side.
Link is a toxic monogamist.
Please accept this. It is proof of my vow.
He looks really weird in this armor. I think the shoulder pads plus just like the material make it like weirdly slimming.
With that ring, you will always have my power with you.
Yay!
We're partnered up again. Yes. All right, let's head back home.
This isn't full commitment, bud. Uncut. So, what are the ethics of having sex with your clone? Good God. Uncut. Did Sidon say something? Oh, no, the bot name. Uncut limitation. Yeah? King, you gotta get up. You've been laying here too long. Finally, they killed the Inkling. So what's actually gonna open up to us as a result of this? Because I think for the most part, we've just been able to throw splash fruit on the problem whenever we run into it, but there must be some more semi-permanent sludge that was blocking our way. I could be wrong.
Whoa.
Link, welcome back. Ah. She did the whoa.
Oh.
Link, have you seen? The sludge has vanished without a trace. Link, thanks to your courage, the inhabitants of Zora's domain are safe once again. No words could express the depths of my gratitude. Thank you, hero. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Well, his fat butt isn't on that secret throne anymore, so there's that. True? Now he's on the real throne again. However, as for you, Sidon, though Link certainly played a key role, your own efforts to save the domain were nothing short of magnificent. I have always believed in you, Sidon. Now you have unequivocally proven your worthiness to bear the crown. That is why I shall joyously take this opportunity to pass the throne to you with no flubbing whatsoever. This is a moment I've thought of for all my life. Certainly not something I decided to do randomly right now. Father, this is so sudden. We all knew it was coming. No, it only seems that way. You're not an outside observer. Looking in on your character arc. In truth, it has been heavy on my mind for some time. Sidon, my son. It is time to ascend the throne as the new king. Take Yoda's hand, and as one, lead Zora's domain to a brighter tomorrow. Me? The king? So will Sidon get that big? Yeah, I have to know. Is he... How much smaller is she than him? Is she has to be standing on a lower level. Or is she just tiny? Thank you, Father. I will not let you down. I swear it. Okay, she's on a lower level. And she's tiny. It's mostly perspective, though. I'll admit that. That is the spirit, my boy. Now, accept your place upon the throne. The finest swordsman in all of Hyrule shall bear witness to this momentous occasion. Swordsman, swordsman, swordsman. That's all I am to these people. Except to that one guy. To that one guy, I'm an untrustworthy criminal. Muzu. Yeah. Silence, everyone! I hereby inherit this crown from my father, the exalted Dorephan. From this moment on, I shall be king of the Zora. At this same precious moment, I ask that you also open your hearts to your new queen, my beloved Yona. Yay! I forget, was Yona in the last one?
Sure.
The sludge threatens us no more. We are once again free to swim through crystal waters beneath azure skies without fear. We could not have achieved this without our dear King Sidon, our heroic Sir Link, and all of us who call the domain home. I am so proud and so very grateful to count myself among the Zora of the domain. However, that does not mean that all matters have been resolved. Sir Link still has some side quests to do. Right you are, my love. So long as darkness lurks in the depths of Hyrule, this peace we have fought so hard for could vanish like a bubble on a needle. We shall not allow that. It is now time for the Zora to help Link prevail. Everyone, I ask that you lend him your strength. If I knew that I was going to be involved in a coronation ceremony, I would have dressed better. I've been dressed this way since the start of the temple. Doing just that shall be the first task that I and my partner in life and leadership shall undertake as your king and queen. Do you have the super gay hat yet? You would have worn that. Is it the big mushroom? Or the big one that the... Is the hat itself like a mushroom? They all wear mushroom outfits. Or is there a different thing? I remember there was a super gay hat, but I don't remember what it is. First things first, my friend. Regarding the whereabouts of Princess Zelda, when I obtained the secret stone, we saw a vision of that woman, the Sage of Time. I am certain it was far more than a passing resemblance. That was the Princess Zelda whom you and I know so well. As for the Princess Zelda who appeared in the domain and attacked Father, could it be that the princess we saw in my ancestors' era and the one my father saw in this era are not one and the same? Questions upon questions. It is painfully clear that we have no choice but to find the princess and ask her directly. Link, as I have just ascended the throne, I must offer my sincerest apologies for being unable to accompany you. That's not the wording you were using before this ceremony. You said you would... You probably said something like, I would lend you my help. Not technically promising presents. Still, I shall continue gathering information about our lost Princess Zelda. Please promise that you shall once again grace our fair Zora's domain with your presence sooner rather than later. Whatever comes to pass, know that you and I will always be connected, by the power of a sage, no less. Is that all it is? Vow of Sidon, Sage of Water. All right, our entourage continues to grow. Very nice. Okay. Regional phenomena updated. We've only got one more. Just north. Pretty easy to get to. We won't be doing it yet, but it's there and it's easy to get to. Take a sip real quick. It should have been part of the ritual for Sidon to eat Dorephan. That's how the kings get that big. They simply eat the previous king. Link should have had to watch for hours. Still not as long as waiting for King Zora to move out of the way in Ocarina of Time when you're going to search for Princess Ruto. All right. So that bit's done. Feeling pretty good about that. Okay, folks. I did not mean to pick that. Wordsworth, a scholar of ancient Hyrulean, said he intends to decipher the text by comparing it to ancient documents. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm gonna change clothes. Now I think we're gonna go stealth armor. Yeah. Okay. See what everyone has to say real quick, because they didn't talk enough to me just now. Link, words alone cannot express the depths of my gratitude for you. Though I'm certain that your travels will continue, know that you have the full support of the Zora now and always. If there is anything I can do to aid you, please do not hesitate to ask me. Oh yeah, you can give me more scales. Whatever that does for me. Seems you have not yet exhausted your supply of king scale. Oh. I only fired the one. What's next for you? Well, now that my boy King Sidon has ascended the throne, I shall watch over the little ones and otherwise do as I please. Such is the privilege of a retired king. Once this world of ours has overcome these dangers, perhaps it would be fun to drag Muzu along on a tour of Hyrule. Yeah, he'd love that. He seems like the type who wants to meet new people. All right. Cool. Feeling good. Sidon. Link, it seems the time has come for you to resume your heroic travels once again. I will continue seeking out information on our vanished Princess Zelda. You have my word. I am quite certain that the search for the princess will not be easy. Such important endeavors never are they? But no matter what transpires, know that I am always with you. Should you ever have need of me, simply ask and I shall appear. Ah, Link, you have done it. With your help, King Sidon has realized his full potential and become a worthy successor. I can now leave Zora's domain free of concern. It is inarguably in good hands. As it were, I've been tasked with joining Pura as a representative of the domain. Really? Okay. I look forward to joining my efforts with those of our brave Zora soldiers. He's voluntarily leaving. Truly crazy. And Diona has a quest. Of course she does. One of them was gonna have a quest. Oh, Sir Link, thank you ever so much for your noble efforts. I've been earnestly pondering what I can possibly do to thank you for saving the domain. However, all I could do is ask more of you. Giotto found some ancient texts that mention the Zora Greaves. Oh! Okay, this is my road to finishing the armor set. Okay, that's exciting. It is said that those who wear them are gifted the power to swim in the water as they please. I am certain that such an item would be invaluable in your quest to locate Princess Zelda. I told Sidon and everyone in the domain that I hope to present this special gift to you. However, the Greaves in question have still not been located. According to the text Giotto found, the Zora Greaves were created long ago. It seems they were offered up at the ancient Zora Waterworks as a prayer for friendship between the Zora and Hylians. Zora Waterworks. Upon hearing that, I desperately searched there, but I was unable to locate them. I wonder where in the Waterworks the Zora Greaves were offered. Where in the Waterworks could they be? Okay. Alright. Zora Waterworks are this a ways. Oh, that's where we... Heck, I left a travel medallion there because I think this is where we first uncovered the water temple. Okay. Let's walk around a little bit more, and then honestly, I might just travel there and start on that quest for today. Otherwise, I'm thinking that what I'll end up doing is heading back down to the depths and finishing up the goal that I had to clear out most of it. At least this region, because that's what I was in the middle of before being ungracefully interrupted by this story. Coda. Hey, Lenny, listen up. I found a super old story in an ancient manuscript while organizing the inn's bookshelf with Finley. Here's the story from that ancient manuscript. Long ago at Tarm Point, a blessed stone was hidden away within a sacred shrine. It was a magnificent shrine that was overflowing with blessings. See, it's clearly an ancient manuscript containing a timeless secret, right? Must be. It sure might be. I don't know why that's a stretch with all of the things that you've been through, Link. All I can ask is that I watch from the closet while you and Sidon, good gracious, sweetie. Right? I knew of all people an adventurer like you would understand, Linny. This is probably something left behind by my great-great-great-great-grandpa. Probably even more greats than that. It says the shrine is sacred, so there must be some truly amazing treasure there. As soon as she read this, my daughter Finley declared that she was off on an adventure to find the treasure. Before we knew what hit him, she had grabbed Sasan and together they raced out of the domain. Finley is headstrong, to say the least. She'll be fine, but I'm a little worried about poor Sasan. Tarp Point is way off to the southeast of the domain, so it's pretty far. I hope they make it there safely. True treasure. Not marked as a shrine quest. She was talking shrines. Okay, so that's another quest. I feel like there must be one more area I haven't checked. It's not only gonna be 2 post-story quests for sure. Okay, down here. Someone's looking at the stone slab over there. You got anything? Oh, Giotto. Ah, Link, it is good to see you. I am, after all, indebted to you for your repair of the stone slate. Thanks to your efforts, the sludge has disappeared, meaning that I can resume my research. Needless to say, I cannot possibly thank you enough. Speaking of thanks, Queen Yona has been searching for the Zora Greaves. She means to give them to you. Gift, not give. Slightly different meanings. I recall an old text mentioning that they were dedicated at the ancient Zora waterworks. However, Queen Yona has searched the waterworks and turned up nothing. The Greaves are nowhere to be found. The Greaves. Despite that, I still feel as though they must be somewhere within the waterworks. Perhaps they are in a less obvious place. Or maybe there is a chamber in the waterworks that we are unaware of. Much to think about. Up here. This is just gonna be up where all the royals are. Hello! Don't mind me. Put your sword away, Sidon. I know you don't love me anymore, but... Well, welcome to Up. Isn't it a crazy place? It's not even as up as it could be. Okay, that actually looks like it might have something in it. No, not even a rock for a Korok? All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna head this way. And I think I'm gonna take a quick break, use the bathroom, and I'll be back soon. See y'all in a second. Wow. Dibio, dibio, wibio games. Wee. Sidon's vow has granted you the power to summon his avatar. I did not realize that was going to happen as soon as I fast traveled somewhere else, even though I should have. I've seen this twice before. The squad! I really don't think we need a fifth one. I think we're good. I think that this is crowded enough. Sure hope Yunobo does not want a slot on the team. Okay, the ancient Zora waterworks are up. Oh, up this away. No, they're in there, that's right. I can no longer really control beyond turning or rotating. Yeah, I forgot we had to do a thing before we were launched up into the air. Okay. So the Zora Greaves are here? And I didn't find them the first time? Is that all the adventure log's gonna say? Yeah. Okay. They are somewhere here. It's not going to be this unassuming wooden box. I can tell you that. Zora Greaves. Zora Sword. Okay. 28 plus something. What's my worst thing? Yeah. Thank God I can swim over there without any trouble. It's just slow and annoying. Gotta look at every little nook and cranny this time. You know, that actually looks like something I could climb up on top of. If it were if it weren't for funny rain. What am I looking for? I want to stitch something onto this. Whee! I'm having a bizarre amount of trouble with the UI right now, actually. And it's because I've been playing an Xbox game lately. Okay, and then also, if I'm to be climbing these here walls, I need some slip resistance. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. I'm just gonna do the 10-minute one. Whew, I'm tired. We completed a big thing, so I feel like the stream feels like it's almost over, even though it's not. I suppose it could be if I wanted it to be, but that's not the plan, at least. Oh, wow. There is a magic angle. Come on. There's not gonna be anything there. Oh, wow. It's like hardly even a spot to stand. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be like properly hidden somewhere. It's not just gonna be sitting on a platform. I vaguely remember where I've been, and I think that this is a spot that I haven't. Oh, well, it's hardly even a spot. Anything above? I think we may be going to the top, folks. Yeah, that's not what I wanted, but thank you for the energy. Enough of this. No more coughing. Okay, but that sure looks like there's an other side to that grate. And that too. Is this just gonna be a running theme? Places that look like you can go somewhere, but you can't. Oh, okay. There's a down here? Well, that seems like a place that's obvious to go, but I don't remember going full on underground here. Well, okay, the whole thing's underground, but you understand. I don't recall going a floor deeper. You know, I don't think I recognize this. I mean, I suppose it could be new. Maybe that was all bubbly with sludge before, and if that's the case, then this has gotta be where a random talus is. Okay. Just gonna say, this has gotta be where the Greaves are, if they're like a post-story dealie. Oh, goodness. Oh wow, I really don't have bombs. Do I still have the 3 out? Oh no, I have the Demon King bow though. I'd like you to die before I fall off, thank you. All right, that's done. All right, got another nice rare talus heart. Let's see. Do I have anything that could really just stand to lose something? What is on this currently? It's just a, oh, it's a Black Bokoblin Horn 34. That's not what it is typically, right? It is. Actually, these are all on Zora swords. Okay, 17, that's doubled because it's wet. Okay, 17 versus, that's gonna be... I would like another good weapon that I can stitch it onto, because all my weapons are fairly good right now. But yeah, I can... Heck, honestly, the stone talus heart isn't that great either. I'm gonna randomly... Durability up, and I feel like I've hardly used this. But is it a waste to stick a really good thing on something that's only 14? I'm gonna take it off this. Put something really good on it to take advantage of that wet effect. I got an extra 8 out of it. I guess that's not bad, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I don't recognize this. I would have fought a talus before if I did. But it's kind of largely just empty cave, it looks like. Having trouble discerning much. Hi, Tulane. Yeah, maybe I guess I can climb waterfalls, but it doesn't appear that these are gonna get me anywhere. Whee! Yeah, that's just a launch pad, essentially. Same there. Okay. No Greaves, I take it. Did that go anywhere? No. I feel as though the Talus was the reason to come down here. But that doesn't feel right. Feels like this is where I am supposed to be. That little alcove looked like an entrance to somewhere, but I think it's only an ascent point to get out of here. Is that right? Yeah. Wait. If I go deeper, can I get up behind one of those grates? Oh, there isn't really a deeper. How disappointing. Anything else around? Nope. Okay, I'm going back up. Whoa. This is a different spot, and I appear to be inside now. What is this? Oh. Oh, this is the top of that structure where I turned on the machine and activated the temple. Well, it's a good vantage point. I can get a slightly better one. Maybe the Greaves are up here. No. Something suspicious about that window over there. Even though I think that's connected to where I was. The spot that I had to be. Oh, okay, this chest is slightly more notable than the wooden chest over there. So let's head this way. Oh, and you're covered by things that did not exist to me when I was over there. Oh, are you not gonna burn because of the... Oh. Okay. Am I able to just like put a hoverstone over and... shield you from the water? Yeah, no, that works. Cool. Kind of wacky. Would have been a good time to use a fire emitter, I suppose. Could have stitched it onto the hoverstone. This is just one little thing at a time. I think I can walk right in, though. I will probably get hurt walking out, though. That was for a zonite charge. My body is rejecting the terrible joke. I was just gonna say them's ain't any Greaves I ever heard of. All right, well, they're not gonna be in this wooden box over here either, but I gotta look. Okay, where was it? I swear it was like across the way from where I just was. Can I only see it from up top here? I'm almost out of the slip resistance potion. Ah, there it is. Oh crap, I missed Link and Sidon's big date. Aw, dang. Yeah, no. Now we're stuck with Link and his gang of clones. Hi Kai, how you doing tonight? I'm getting more and more wet swords. So what's a good thing to stitch onto it? Yeah, I'll do the Horriblin horn, sure. I'm good, good. Love to hear that. All right, that brings it to 60 when it's wet. Have you figured out why the wet swords are broken and OP with Sidon's Sage Power yet? I haven't connected it with Sidon's Sage Power, but yeah, no. Point taken. Have I been through whatever this is? Right now I'm looking for the Zora Greaves here in the ancient Zora Waterworks. Having a difficult time finding them. But that's okay. Is this just a big empty room? Do the waterworks count as a cave? No. I was gonna say, this may be a giant playroom for the bubble frog. What's up here? I guess it's just gonna be the water. There's no point in me checking that. You already got the frog here? I did? This counts? Ancient Zora Waterworks is not indicate. Oh wait, no, you're right. This is the second time this has happened. I think it is a cave. It's just covered by the quest icon. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Well, I have gotten the frog, but I think that was probably the bubble frog room. Huh. I'm really struggling here to find this. Just a big old room. Crazy stuff. Okay, I pointed out a suspicious window, and it's that. But again, I think this is the structure that I had to go in to access the part that was needed for the story. Yeah, I've been up here. That don't help me. And I struggle to think that it's gonna be in all this, given that I had to be here. Can you track treasure chests like in Breath of the Wild? I have no idea. That might just be a new concept to me. I don't want to give up on this, mostly because I've sunk a lot of time into it in front of an audience, but... there's another hole down here. I don't think I've been in this one. Oh wait, I think that's the one that I went into from the start of this. I'm still checking it anyway. Oh wait, nope, that goes nowhere. Let me up. Yeah, no, I suppose there is this suspicious. It doesn't appear to go anywhere. I think that might just have previously been jetting a bunch of water out until I turned off the machine. That seems right. I suppose I can use it as an ascent point, though. Oh, I'm out of the anti-slip juice. That should be fine on this short a distance, but... There we go. What's up top? The chest I already caught. Ah. Oh, and it's just straight up gone. They disappeared that. Not in there. Okay, that was one hole. There's another hole over there. Over there. But ascending through that is gonna get me where exactly? Well, that seemed like it was just gonna send me up to the top. Oh my god. It's so clean now though. Isn't that nice? I might have to come back. I don't want this to be the rest of the stream. It's gonna be below this. It's blocking a hole. Wrong. Checking the adventure log again for any hint. It's somewhere. That's what it says. You'll get there. Zora grieves? Wouldn't they be at the Zora funeral? Ooh, that's good. Okay, I mean, this seemed new enough. I'll check the Talus room again. And then I think I'm gonna just exit and head on to the depths. Kind of just 3 waterfalls. How many bright caps do I have? 281. Oh. Well, that feels stupid. I feel stupid, to be clear. No, that feels stupid of me. That was a stupid game design. Whee! I assumed that all of the, it kind of just blended in. I thought all the waterfalls were extending from just like, pillars. But this one was actually in front of something. So there you go. Token of friendship, Dunzo. Let's go back. And hopefully Yona can tell us where the helm is. We did it! We stand here amidst my achievement, not yours. You just said you weren't here earlier. I'm being mean. Magawak. I can leave, the doors right there. Please don't. I know that they couldn't put the shrines. I mean, they could have. They could have, but they couldn't put the shrines in exactly the same spots. But this shrine as a fast travel point to Zora's domain just feels wrong. Maybe I haven't looked around enough, but it just doesn't appear that there's an easy there's a ladder. There's a ladder up to the domain. And since I got here tracking the shrine, I think I just like paraglided over and paraglide, used the paraglider and just like dropped in. Like that was essentially my entrance to Zora's domain. And that has been since. New quest. Frank! A floating place. I'm sure that's what I heard, but... Link, how wonderful! You heard me talking to myself, didn't you? Since you are here, I must ask you something a bit odd. Have you heard anything about a floating place? There have been several floating places in recent memory. Here is my tale. When my dear wife May went out fishing, she was singing this mysterious song to herself. I've found a floating place where I'll catch fish with grace. I'll better skip to a great fishing trip. And with that, my wife hopped and skipped over to the bridge in the east of the domain. At the time, I paid it no heed. She's given to songs of fancy, but her absence has started to weigh heavily on my mind. A floating place, a hop and a skip away. I've never heard of such a place. My wife is the type to rush off in a fit of excitement. I'm worried that she will do something rash. Oh, my beloved May. I dearly hope that she has not gone somewhere dangerous. I feel like I've wafted away. A wife wafted away. I feel like I've seen the name May somewhere, so I may have come across her. Anyway, I'm going to Yona, who's up this way, I believe. I've really been relying on Ascend today. I have it. Why not? May is from Avatar: The Last Airbender. See, that's it. That's it. It's a month. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, Sir Link, about the Zora Greaves. Wow, so a large hole opened up within the waterworks, draining the water? And the Zora Greaves are at the bottom of that big hole. Extraordinary. After all that my Sidon has told me, I could safely say it is so like you to find them on your own, Sir Link. May they prove useful to you in your noble travels. The Zora Greaves are a symbol of the friendship between the Zora and the Hylians. It was Mai from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, that's right. As such, it is a most fitting gift for you, as you are truly an irreplaceable friend to all the Zora of the domain. May Overwatch. I think the main character of Pixar's Turning Red is named May. Maybe? Speaking of irreplaceable friends, whenever my dear Sidon opens his mouth, chances are it is to speak of you, Sir Link.
Whoa.
He'll say things like, Link is the best, and also, no task is insurmountable when I am with Link. I'm sure this all feels great to hear, Yona. I feel a bit silly telling you this, but after all that has transpired, I truly understand how he came to feel that way. Would you be interested in polyamory? Sir Link, thank you so very much. That he has found a true companion in you makes me as happy as it does him. Zora's domain will always be with you, now and forevermore. Consider that a fervent promise. Please do not be a stranger, dearest friend of the domain. This simply will not do. I forgot to tell you. I asked Chroma and Kira to try to find some way to assist you, Sir Link, and they brought me the Zora Helm. You don't have to do a quest for it. They're investigating it. Yes. I'm certain that the helm will also prove useful to you on your journey, Sir Link. I hope you will speak with them about it. Okay, I gotta go find them. Ugh. She is named as she's named as Maikujaku in the Japanese version. My Valentine is the best name of all Yu-Gi-Oh characters. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Torfo is a great name also. Okay, Chroma and Kira. Can you tell me where they could be? That didn't help me. Not a 1. Oh, okay. The lecturing never stops. In summation, and to repeat myself, as an attendant of Queen Yona, it is paramount to demonstrate more self-awareness. At all times and in every circumstance, you must behave in a way that it is in no danger of reflecting poorly on her. Yes, I am ever reflecting on that. Indeed, your words ring true. Sir Link. Oh, Sir Link, wherever are my manners? I was not quick to notice you had graced us with your presence. I am terribly sorry. Perhaps that is because you were so absorbed in lecturing me. Honestly, and the reason for that is your lack of progress in the tasks you have been entrusted with. The Zora helm we are to present to Sir Link seems to be stored in a skyfish. I just have to go to both the places that I was already directed for the story. Is this not the place where I shot the teardrop? Shot through the teardrop? Queen Yona kindly provided you with that helpful information, yet you have done nothing with it. Yes, that is so. I desperately searched the river for the fish that ate the Zora helm, but I returned empty-handed. Pure silliness. It is unlikely that the Zora helm was placed in an actual fish's stomach. Skyfish, no less. I suspect you should be thinking of the skyfish as a metaphor leading to the place where the helm is hidden. You never listen closely to my guidance, which often results in these ridiculous misunderstandings. I can't. The Zora armor is located in areas that are important to the Zora story? What an unexpected development. This is fair. Help me, Sir Link. All right, I'll go find it. I'm gonna vindicate you. I'm gonna go check the stomachs of all of the fish. All right. The never-ending lecture. Skyfish is, which one was it? Floating Scales Island, yeah. I guess I can float there from the water temple. I'll just do that. How'd they get there when we had them last game? Truly. Link just like gave them back and then they lost them. I'd believe it. Raru robbed us for the arm. Divvied up our riches like Robin Hood. That's good. Oh, wait. It's showing me. Oh, wait. World map. X. And... Was there really a... Was this supposed to go down on the surface? Because there's not a boss there. I must inform you. I could be wrong, but I don't think that I am. Lightroot Shrine? I always use the skulls for bosses. Am I going for red? Yeah. Okay. Got eyes on the island now. Really did not need to use the temple. I could have used the shrine that was right here. Actually, that's not much of a time save. Have I marked that? Yeah. I marked all of the dragon's tears. I just haven't bothered to go pick them up. Whee! I've lost the gravity. Okay. So, Skyfish, and it says It rests within the skyfish. Okay. Well, that should hopefully not be too hard, yes? Gotta just be like an entrance somewhere. Maybe. It's gonna be in the stomach of an actual fish down there, centered with the stomach of the skyfish. Whew. Oh, that was a bad move. It's fine, I can swim up that waterfall. Which I had forgotten. It would have been faster to just like run over here and then do that. Looking for entrances. Oh my god, I have the greaves too. Okay. This time, there's no sludge, so it's just gonna send me inside. Nope. Okay. I feel like what I'm wanting to do is ascend from below into it, but that doesn't seem right. I'm not really seeing anything from down here. Is that the only skyfish? Yes. Harumph. Can't really see low enough to tell if there's anything down there. I do know where exactly the helm is, by the way. Oh, I'm sure. I don't want to know. Harumph. There's just gonna be a door sitting around here that I'm too dumb to see. Got some arrows. Isn't that nice? I'm just trying to think of if there's anything here that I wouldn't have been able to get the first time. Like, what would have been blocked by sludge? Sludge. Okay. Within a skyfish. Which does not necessarily mean inside this thing. Except it is. There you go. Nice. Okay. That's a full armor set, baby. That is exciting. Honestly, don't have a lot of those, except the ones I've purchased. Cool and nice. Stupid looking helmet. My favorite. Yeah, something I was considering doing was, and this would be really hard to pull off, was setting out a hover stone, maneuvering it so that I could ascend into that. But that would have been very, very difficult to do. And quite dumb. Quite unnecessary. All right, well, now that I'm down here, is there anything around for me to take a look at? I'm in the air. Can I reach? Can I reach that shrine from here? I can get very close at least. Go ahead and knock that out, and then afterward, we'll go to the depths, and we'll get a couple light roots, and then that'll be the plan. That'll be the plan for the next couple streams. is to clear out at least a significant portion of the depths. Again, honestly, I think we're close enough that within 2 streams dedicated specifically to that, we could clear it out. Kind of wanting to do that. Go ahead and knock it off the list. Shrine is right here. I was expecting to have to climb into a cave and all that, but it's just hanging out. Okay, why is... So that's wrong. Neither of the places I marked were correct. And that's gonna be slightly off, but don't you worry. Demolish room. I never use these. In we go! Inexplicably, Raru's Blessing. Tingle's Blessing. This is where all the Tingle Islands are. Tingle and his brothers. A well-timed bounce. Stamella Shroom and Endura Carrots were my saving grace. I pretty much, and this may have been true for you as well, but I pretty much went purely for stamina upgrades at the start of the game. Well-timed bouncing on it with side on. Good gracious. Okay. There do be physics puzzles, folks. Oh, I can do it on this too. Wait, can I use recall to launch it back up? Oh wait, I can use it to stop it and, wait, hang on. Is this a recall puzzle? No, hang on. It feels possible. Just head on over, why don't you? I did it, okay. And away we go. Right in the hole. And now I gotta get up there. Now for the chest. Is it around in this room? Don't tell me. It kind of just looks like it's gonna be down below. Nope. And now I have to fall again. I don't have to fall. There are ways out of things, incidentally. Can I just drop it and it'll launch me? No? Well, if I get rid of it, then they'll drop another one and... No, no. Whee! There we are. Remember how the ball cleared above the target that one time? Yeah, I see it. Don't give me hints though. It's a small room, I'll find it. Now I guess I don't actually have to. I have a very poor relationship with this ball. More so meant that in terms of getting height to leave the room. Oh yeah, no, that too. Ah! Well, if I wasn't below it, okay, we're good. If I wasn't below it, then I would have launched high enough to grab it, but. Okay, now I can just float over there. 5 bomb flowers for my trouble. To be fair, I'm actually fairly low on bomb flowers. I only have 18. Pushing the button that makes everything colorful again. Cool and nice. Where does that bring me? 4. Okay. Actually, I had it in my head that I had 8. I didn't even have enough to get 1. I'm bouncing on Zora fish stick and smoking mushrooms. I'll fucking kill you, you stupid piece of shit. Really good. Thank you for showing me Dracula Flow, because I definitely, there's a world like a month ago where you would have made that reference and I would have just thought it was a total non sequitur. It would sound funny, but that would be it. Which, to be fair, is the appeal of Dracula Flow. Davdi Island. David is too boring a name. They had to switch it around. Well, they swapped the last 2 letters on all of them. Welcome to the Tingle Islands. Oh, they got wind gusts here? Tingle got wind gusts. Ops got the Aracuda eyes, so I headshot them till they died. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Whee! Yeah, I gotta find out what's going on here, if anything. It's nice that it's not raining anymore. Yes, I see the weather in the corner. Oh, I saw a Korok puzzle. Well, let's hope the Korok puzzle does not require me to climb. It's also lightning, so I think I need a different everything. Nope, just this shield. You know, I didn't check. That's steel. Where are you sending me? Ah! Tulin! Tulin! Okay. Felt like I needed him. I forgot I spent all my Korok seeds. Feels weird to see only 4 there. Yeah, good. Good timing. I hate when I spend all my poops too. Truly. I'm not drinking the juice when we're like right there. Oh, we are like right there. I just need to leap. I just want to get to the top so I can get a good vantage point on what's over there. We got 4 islands to look at. I'm gonna get shot down. Ah! I could tell you were about to shoot. I tried to time the jump. Kind of crazy that it doesn't just knock you clean off, though. This is so unnecessary, the way I'm handling this. Thanks for all the arrows. Okay, where are you? Oh, Aracuda. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Oh, away they go. Yeah, the Lizalfos is still there. I just wanted the eyeball. I've got 79 magical turds that I exchange for pockets. I'm moving different. Okay. +2. Real good. Oh, this doesn't get me all the way up there. It's fine, I bet there's nothing. I'm crossing the bridge. There's mostly just guys here. They throw rocks at me. That's the thing they do. Wholly unnecessary. Speaking of wholly unnecessary. Oh, goodness. Tulin's not the one I wanted anyway. Hey, Sidon, I wanna try my wet sword. Oh wait, it is wet. Never mind. Bye. Oh, you. That's a first. Knocking them off a cliff and then they just teleport right back to me. I mean, yeah, no, that's possible. Just never thought about it. What we got up here? Hyrule herbs. Something about saying a word before herb where you do pronounce the H makes you want to say the H in herb. Which I know it's an American thing that we don't say the H, but still. So it's not strictly wrong to say herb, but it's wrong for me to say herb. Hyrule Herbie. You can build cars. Nothing's to stop you from giving it eyes. Got a whiz robe. No! There you go. Luminous Stone Talus Hammer broke. That's... Wow, I picked the wrong weapon to stitch that Talus Heart onto. Well, I'll use the Ruby Rod maybe once and then chuck it. Probably won't use it at all. Oh, yeah, got one more. Tingle Island is the biggin'. Smoking that kush that sends you to Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. Anything? There's a chasm. I saw that. Perhaps we are going to the depths in the next couple seconds. That was the move anyway. Just a different direction on it. What is this? Smoking that Hyrule herb. Yeah? Yeah, why not? Got halfway there anyway. Okay. Does this start from anywhere? I don't think so. Okay. And that sends me that way. Do I have anything weaker? Yeah. By 2. It's really marginal. Okay. Then you send me to tree. And then are you all pointing at this tree? Do I need to cut this tree down? that felt right. Well, you two are definitely pointing at the tree. Where is the other one pointing? Huh. It's not about the tree, but it's definitely that spot. I'm trying to think over here. Should have just let it run. That would have been funnier. Just cutting down all the stuff in the vicinity. Not gonna get me nothing. Riju, attack! Somehow that wasn't it. I have to spin around 10 times to take a photo with the sepia filter. Good lord. I guess it wouldn't be un-Zelda-like to just like walk around the stump in circles. First time. Wanted to see if there's anything else abound. Is that a radish? Oh, Armoranth. No. I have the urge to dig it up, but you ain't got shovels in this game. It's probably just a Korok, but I'll leave something here for later, I think. Is that 4 different spots? Yeah. They all went to that tree. Weird. This isn't really where I wanted to be, but I guess I can pick up some splash fruit if I so desire. Yeah, okay. We're gonna head back up. We're gonna head down that. We're gonna head down that chasm for now. Whee! Okay. Used up genuinely all of the stamina. Wacko. I think there's a little break in the floor right here. Is that right? That's right. And it is a full-on chasm. Yeah, I just saw this little pile of sludge here, and I was like, oh wait, no, I'm just gonna get jumped by Phantom Ganon, aren't I? No! Tingle Island Chasm! He may not make an appearance, but his presence is felt. This is the first in a while that I've been in genuine, complete darkness. Oh, that's a wall. Okay. Well, we can pretty easily go and grab any one of these light roots. I'm gonna go ahead and head this away. We're already right next to an enemy base, it looks like. Unironically, that's something you have to do in the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. Spin around 10 times and take a photo. Wacko. I assume it's not so obtuse that you have no idea that's what you need to do. I hope I'm wrong though, because it's funny the other way. Oh, it is. Awesome. Good. Where am I? Oh. Oh, yeah, wait a second. This is an island. So there may not be a way out of here. There must be, because otherwise there's no light route here. And this much is certainly not true. You're down. Goodness me. I'm just clearing y'all while I think of where to go. You were there, and your presence made it hard to think. I'm just... Case in point, the lack of thinking in this battle right here. How did people get that? Are there hints? I bet I could have figured it out. Well, I've taken a lot of gloom damage here today. Does Riju's attack not hit whenever it's in slow motion? I guess that wouldn't shock me too much. Nor would it shock the enemies! How am I on Zonite? 230. Not bad. But more is always better. Honestly, this thing's about to break. I think I'm just gonna chuck it. Grab this and... Whoa, it was a boomerang, I forgot. Throwing a hammer and then it comes careening back at your head. Is there a rock nearby? I mean, I can just pull out a... I can pull out a Horriblin horn, but... I was really meaning this just as a... mining tool. No, not the good Horriblin horn. But like, if I remember correctly, I don't even have that many of the bad one. How is this sorted? It's not by fuse power, like I thought it was. Anyway, this simple mining tool is immediately used as an offensive weapon. Don't you worry. Area in the DLC where there's grass spinning in an area. You go to that area, spin around 10 times, take out your camera, go to the sepia filter, reference to Gen 5, and Meloetta appears. It's the most obtuse way to find a legendary in any Pokemon, and it's amazing. That's real good. A lot of work for a gimmicky Vocaloid you can't use in VGC. Okay, anyway, I need to figure out what the deal is with this area because it sure doesn't appear that I can get out. but there's probably going to, hello, there's going to be a gap somewhere. I think the time is now for... I think the time is now to bring out the cannon shield. It's been a while. Yeah. This thing's gonna break so fast. Cool. That's done. We now tunnel over to one of the other Tingle Islands, and I'm guessing it's gonna connect over at this light route that I haven't gotten yet. Hello, hello! Anyone waiting for me here? Ah, that's a wall. That was waiting for me. And if I were looking at the map, I could see that, but I haven't been, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so we came from up here. We're pretty much just going south. I do not need to be wearing the Zora armor. It's goat time. Heck, I can see where the bridges connect up top, so maybe I need to just look there. Actually think the cave is right in front of me. Yep. Is there anything in here though? Kind of looking like no. I guess I could check up here. But otherwise, I think I'm just gonna mash on through that tunnel. Yeah, no. Nothing up here. Oh wait, big chasm. Big hole. Big hole with nothing in it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just heading forward. Can I get a good vantage point with which to use cannon shield? There we go. I need another one. And that's okay. I will chew through my shields to do this. Not the rock. Not what I need. Glad y'all are ghosts. I would be dealing a lot of damage here. All right, I think we're through. I think we're gonna reach the end of this train of islands and then probably call it for the night. I keep wasting the big bright blooms and I'm actually quite a bit lower on them than you would think. Hello. A lot of you little guys, but somehow none in the previous room, which was wacky. Getting to refill a little bit on bomb flowers, which is nice.
Yeah.
Where is this going, perchance? Okay. Right in the middle, we got bad spear. Wow, never mind. It's a real bad spear. We're keeping the ruby rod for now. It won't last. But number bigger, so I'm obligated to keep it for this moment. Anything? I think it's just further south, folks. Oh! Hello.
Yeah.
I learned on the first thing that I needed to kill a fire keese. Oh wait, hang on, the light root is nearby. Can I get to it from here? I feel like I must be able to. Again, if not, there's no light root in this whole sequence of islands. Here, what was I gonna say? I learned on the first big rock tunnel that I needed to put the bright bloom seed on a spot next to it so that I wasn't then blowing up the bright bloom seed when I blow up the rock. I watched the rare occurrence of it going darker. No, I don't trust that that's... Yeah, that's a wall. I don't think I'm getting to that light root. Okay. Well, there's clearly stuff up there, at least. So I should check that. Don't want to fight you. I assume the keys are only here to show me that there is, in fact, a top. Let me through. Don't you worry. Wow, I am on fire. Okay. Are y'all really the only things up here? That feels odd. Depths are a mirror. The surface water is a soft barrier. On the surface is a hard barrier down here. It's true in most cases. Not all. Like, there's this little bridge connector, this little tunnel, where there's water in Zora's domain. So that's why I was looking around for a connector. But yeah, no, in general, that's right. Hello, Tulin of Rito Village. And in my chat as well. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm in the depths, doing what was supposed to be light root hunting, but instead I'm just kind of going along this weird little chain of islands, trying to figure out the point of it all. Well, that chasm was the only entrance to this, seemingly, and so that means there's gonna be something at the end of this. Like, this was intended as like kind of a linear trek. Blow it all up. Come on. Okay. How close am I to the other side? Yeah, I can break through all that. Heck, I can just walk through it. Sorry, I had to change my map view to the overworld here. Because I don't have a map!
Yeah.
The light route that would seemingly illuminate all this does not exist. Okay, there's a chest there. Now, is it gonna be armor? I would think armor. Cap of the Wind. According to legend, this cap was treasured by a hero who traveled the Great Sea. Okay. That connects with, I have other parts of the wind set, right? Oh, is that the first full Link armor set that I've got? I think it is. Now, unfortunately, it kind of doesn't look very good. But, you know, you can mix it with other things. Heck, the sky ones are actually a pretty seamless change. But cool. I think that's my first full armor set for Link. Oh, I do have the hero set, which similarly doesn't look very good, purely due to the lack of pants. I want the cap of time. That'd be good. Or the cap of the sky too. Anyway, cute. Hello, Link. From The Legend of Phantom Ganon. Whoo! All right, let's get it going. First, we're just gonna bombard you with bombs. Oh, is that redundant? Stop, y'all are very fast. Listen. That slowed you down enough for me to do this. Nice, okay. Ready? I haven't had a proper fight with you in a while. Of course, we're mostly at the point where I can just brute force my way through these things. I was actually about to pause and heal, and then he killed me. Yeah, see, I'm not even like really bothering here. I don't have a shield equipped, I'm realizing. This may be... We are also wind waking, and I could be wearing my attack armor. I know that's not why you said that. See, yeah, no, that actually makes a pretty huge difference. Anyway, that sucked. I was really bad at that, but we're at the point now in the game where like it doesn't matter when I'm bad at it. I'll get through it anyway by pure brute force. Okay, well, that's the end of that. I remember trying to do a 1 heart run at this, where if I took more than 1 heart of damage, I reset. Oh yeah, no, Phantom Ganon must suck for that, especially early on. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of this section here. I guess I just have to get the surrounding light routes to... Is this supposed to be... Is this a light route I've marked? What is this? I mean, it must be, right? I'm going to mark it with weird thing because I don't know. This one is a light route. I know that. I just marked that. Yeah, no, it looks like this area can only be illuminated by light routes from the surrounding inaccessible areas. Could be wrong and I just missed something, but... Yeah, no, these tunnels just kind of connect to these islands, and then there's no connector to the main section. Beyond that, still, it's cool that this is where I happened to end up. I said we were gonna go into the depths and we were gonna look for light routes and such, and instead I was kind of taken on a small little journey that completed another armor set for me. Cool. All right, folks, I think that I'm gonna head to this travel medallion here, and we're gonna stop. We're gonna save right there and we're gonna stop, because next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we're gonna focus in purely on the depths, and we're gonna try to get as many light routes as we possibly can, because look at all this. Look at all this, come on. I should be able to finish the depths within 2 streams at most if I'm not sidetracked too much. Now, I could certainly be sidetracked a lot. It's 100% possible, even likely. But I think over the next couple streams, my goal is going to be to finish up the depths, because that gives me the location of every remaining overworld shrine, which, to be fair, I'm not like hurting for. I've got lots of shrines in the overworld that I can go for, but that knocks a big thing off my list and gets a lot of proxy exploration done that will help me toward other goals, namely shrine hunting. All right, cool. Good night, good stream. See you Friday, and not until then. I'm certainly not gonna walk into that hallway and meet you immediately. This is fun. It's good to be back to it, hopefully regularly. Anyway, that's what we're doing next time, and then I hope that I'll see y'all Friday at our usual 6:30 time, where we will be playing Pokemon Scarlet, and Anya will be in the seat next to me, and we'll be continuing that. Yeah, thank you, pals, for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!